Have you landed on the ground yet?
I went into the ocean and went deep into the ocean. And there's structures, kind of like castle, like almost like sand castles that I'm seeing.
Do you feel like you have a body? Look at yourself. How do you look like?
I don't have a solid body. There's a slight form to it, but it's very light. Very light, it floats.
Look at down. Do you see like you have a feet? Or you might have a color or shape to you?
I actually feel like I have 4 feet on the ground, that it's almost like a kind of a light green with some rainbow iridescence, kind of like a chameleon or something that crawls along the ground.
And is there a shape?
Iridescent.
Beautiful. Is there a shape to you? You feel like you have a shape?
Yes, I feel more like I have a shape now, and the shape of my head is sort of flat and I mean almost like a shovel, the shape of a shovel, sort of flat and rounded. But I'm getting through the water this way. That's why I feel so light.
Does it feel like are you gliding through the water?
Yes.
Do you feel like you are part of the water, the ocean?
Yes. So I can paddle my feet to move and have a tail. And my color is very, very light. It's almost like it changes from very, very light blue to very, very light green. It's quite iridescent.
How does your tail look like?
It's long and thin, and I think it helps propel me through the water along with my feet.
Is there anything else about you apart from the color, the iridescent color, the light green? Do you have anything else on the skin? How your skin feels like, look like?
It's hard and shiny. The skin is hard and shiny. What I was feeling was that I feel a lot of freedom in this body because I can turn any direction. It's almost like flying, but it's in the water. So I can be upside down. I feel a playfulness with the water.
And do you feel like you are a male or female or maybe both?
I feel androgynous.
And what
A little more towards female.
Okay.
The body is flexible enough so that it kind of can wave in the water, like the body can wave in the water, and that helps propel me through the water as well. I think of like how a mermaid swims, and it's kind of like that.
Oh, do you feel like a mermaid?
I kind of do. Even to consider that feels really good. Like, yeah. But I can shape shift as a mermaid into a full sea creature. So I can shift back and forth.
Oh, I see. You say you see castle in front of you. Can you still see it?
It feels very vague. I can sense it. I can't really see it right now, but I can sense it.
Would you
So
like
it's
to?
possible that I swam away from it and I need to swim back towards it.
I see. Would you like to swim towards it?
I would.
Go ahead and let's explore that. Let's swim towards that castle. You're getting closer and closer. Let me know when you are there. You can feel, see, sense very clearly. Everything very clearly. Tell me what you see.
As I get closer, I don't see the whole of it anymore. I just see little parts of it. It feels like it's made of bricks or stones. That's what I'm sensing. And there's an arched doorway with doors, double doors that can open, an arch with a peak, a point at the top. So I'm opening those doors now. I'm swimming inside. It's dark. It's
Is it
really
dark
inside.
inside?
It's dark inside. Like it's a dead place. There's no life here anymore.
So
Like it's a ruin.
So what do you feel when you're inside? It feels empty, feels dark. Is there anything else that you can sense if you connect to the walls of this place, this castle? Can you sense anything? Anything in the consciousness?
It feels sad. Sad, but it's an old sadness. It's an ancient sadness. It's not like a current grieving, but it's like nostalgic. It feels nostalgic.
Do you feel like you you feel like you are part of this place? How does it feel to you?
I'm not sure. If so, it was a very, very long time ago.
Is there anything at all that you can see in this darkness then? Look all around you. See if you can see anything else. Do you feel like you want to stay there? Or do you feel like you want to leave?
Doesn't feel like there's anything here for me. It
Mhm.
feels like it's more like a ghost or a memory, or ghost of a memory. Like it is sand that's just dissolving and falling away.
Yes, you said it's a very ancient place. Are you able to still touch the walls of this castle? You feel like you can do that?
Yes.
And so if you just go ahead and swim towards that walls, one of the walls or the doors that you mentioned, if you would connect to the consciousness of the castle, tell me what's the feeling that you're getting, or maybe it can tell you its name, a purpose, anything that it can communicate with you. How does it feel?
I found a center post that I've kind of wrapped myself around in my mermaid body. And I'm just being with it like as if I'm hugging a tree right now.
What do you feel of it? Do you feel anything of it? Any energy, consciousness?
I get Atlantis.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I got that as I was plunging into the ocean. But I just don't feel anything, any energy or anything left there. It's like I'm just not feeling any vibrations or anything that. Let me just take a moment to see if there's anything that it wants to communicate to me. And continue to get a sense of it being abandoned,
Yeah.
ancient,
Mm-hmm.
nothing left.
Yeah, I'm feeling that too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just nothing left. And it is happy to be receiving life,
Mm-hmm.
like from me, like bringing a life into it
Mm-hmm.
and love into it.
Mm-hmm.
That is in its tiniest little way, bringing a recharge to it.
Mm-hmm. Does it feel almost like it was forgotten?
Yes,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
completely forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
Abandoned is the word that comes. Abandoned.
Let's go back in time then a little bit. Let's go back to the time where it was all vibrant and alive. You travel back in time now. Let's travel back in time to the time when Atlantis, this place, this castle was different. You're going
Crystal,
back. Mm-hmm.
crystal, clear crystal quartz or some
Mm-hmm.
kind of clear crystal. That's what it's made of. It's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, yeah. So it brings me it back into my the first shape that I felt of this almost translucent
Mm-hmm.
um, cetacean, or crustacean, some kind of sea creature. That
Mm-hmm.
cetacean would be a whale or dolphin, but a crustacean maybe like a um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, some kind of crustacean that is very light, translucent, flexible,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of limbs or legs, it's more like um, antenna, kind of like something like maybe like the whiskers a catfish would have, limbs like that.
Mm-hmm.
So just as a very, it's a almost lit, like lit up. The iridescences, it brings light
Mm-hmm.
into wherever it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the body that I'm in now as I am in this place.
Is that light helps you to see in the water? Would you say that's some kind of a way for you to illuminate your way? Or
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Illuminate my way and illuminate the space.
I see. Can you
Yeah.
see when you look around you? Can you see any other creatures in the water now? Or you by yourself?
There is one
Mm-hmm.
other that's like me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm male now, and this
Mm-hmm.
other being is female
Mm-hmm.
that looks like me, just slightly different,
Mm-hmm.
more like fins instead of the long, thin um,
Mm-hmm.
protrusions.
Do you interact together? Do you feel like you can communicate?
Let me feel into that for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we can
Mm-hmm.
put the undersides of our bodies together and share energy.
Oh, is that with the tails or?
It's so since our bodies are kind of flat,
Uh-huh.
um, we put our heads up towards the top of the ocean
Mm-hmm.
and bring our bodies together in this vertical kind of way,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can share energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sensing a
So,
language
uh-huh.
or any words.
Mm-hmm. Do you actually do you feel like you make sounds or is more telepathic? How does it
Not, I'm not getting any sounds.
feel? Mm-hmm.
There is a playfulness that I feel in this interaction. and from this other being. But I'm not feeling any sense of communication of it beyond that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And is the other being looks like you? Is it the same color? Different color?
Yeah, yeah. It's very light, translucent, almost iridescent, kind of. Yeah.
Okay. And as you are there in this ocean, as you glide down and you swim back into the ocean, can you see the castle now? Can you go towards it?
Actually, this being has shown me, or is showing me, that we can leave the ocean and go towards the stars, and that's where we're going now.
Oh, beautiful. Go ahead and do that. Are you traveling together?
Yes.
Go wherever you need to go. And tell me what you see in the way. Where you go from there.
We're going, stars are speeding past us very quickly. It's really quite amazing to be in space now. Passing by stars very quickly, passing by planets, and feeling like we're going a great, great distance very quickly.
Do you feel like you're traveling to certain directions, somewhere you need to go?
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely feels like we're heading somewhere with a purpose.
Tell me where you're heading. Maybe
To
on
a
the way.
blue planet. Blue planet. It
Can you
seems to
see
be
that?
surrounded with some kind of bars. This planet, 2 bars parallel to each other that surround the planet. I'm not sure what that means. It's almost like they're metal. Still seeing the planet from space.
Can you see the bars now? Are you there? Have you
Yes.
reached destination?
Still in space, still looking at the planet with the bars around it. And I'm not sure what's next. So,
do you feel like you want to go towards the planet? Does it feel safe for you to go?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
go ahead and travel towards it. And if you travel together, maybe you'll feel safer to go together with the other being. Go on and travel towards that blue planet. You're getting closer and closer and closer. And you can feel, see, sense everything very clearly. You can sense the energy of the place. Tell me how the planet looks like as you come closer. What can you see?
As I land on the planet, I have feet now. And it
you shapeshifted.
Feels, yeah, it feels and looks a lot like Earth, in a mountains with forests and a lake. And my feet, I feel masculine. I feel like a caveman. I feel like a caveman. So I have like hair on my feet.
How many fingers do you have? How many toes do you have?
I think I have 4 toes. And I have 3 fingers and a thumb. And the fingers are very long and thin and white with like like kind of like bulbs on the end of the fingers,
Oh.
so that they're a little bit bigger at the ends.
Mm-hmm. And is that other
Great.
being with you as well? Did he shapeshifted too?
I'm not sensing the other being.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm sensing the other being, but I'm not seeing the other being.
I see. That's okay.
Yeah.
Let's just move on here. Let's have a look around. Do you feel like you are walking on the ground now?
I'm walking on the ground by the edge of the lake, and it's mud, and it feels good to actually to be stepping in the mud with bare feet.
Where are you going? What do you see around apart from the lake, the mud? Is there anything that stands out?
There's a teepee with a fire going inside. So the walls are lit by the fire.
What color is the fire?
It's orange.
What else can you see?
I see mountains, the snow at the top. But it doesn't feel cold where I am. The lake is there. I feel like the water feels cool, like very cold actually, but nice.
Let's move the scene along a little bit. Let's move the scene along. See where you're going. Why your higher self bring you here? Let's see, where do you meant to go here? Just move the scene along. Move the scene along. And tell me what's happening next.
I'm back above the land, flying, seeing the land from above.
What can you see when you travel?
I'm going away. I'm leaving this place, back out into the stars. Not sure what the purpose of that was, but back out to seeing the blue planet with the bars around it, 2 bars around it.
Why do you think there's bars around it?
Yeah, I want to investigate that.
What do you sense around these bars?
That their protection, their protection for the planet.
Yeah. I think the planet needs to be protected from. Sorry. What is those bars for? What kind of protection do you feel? If you just allow a moment, come step closer to those bars.
Yeah, I'm close to the bars.
And
I have my hands on them to get a sense, to see if I can communicate with them, what their purpose is.
Beautiful. Let's do that. And just know that
they're made of copper. And the protection is from light frequencies that would be too intense for the planet. So maybe solar flares or some kind of light frequencies that the planet would be harmed by.
I see. Is it because the planet itself might be too dense, or why is that? Why is that?
It's something about the blue color of the planet. The planet
Uh-huh.
needs to maintain its blue color, and other light frequencies might change that. So it's maybe the atmosphere of the planet
I see.
that needs to be protected for its inhabitants.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And do you see like there's other beings like you there? Can you see anyone at all? Is there any structures on the planet? Or it's just the body?
I feel like there's a community. And when I
Mhm.
was on the planet, I saw one teepee. I felt like there was more, like there was a community there.
Uh-huh.
People that live very simply, or beings that live very simply.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's just for a moment go back there. Go back to the planet so you can walk around and investigate a little bit more. See why your higher self bring you here to that place before we move on. Let's go back. Let's go back to the planet. Let's go back. You say you sense communities there. Let's see if there is anyone that you can communicate with, talk to, and get a real sense of the place. Let's see why you are here. Do you maybe feel like you have a home here?
I feel like there's someone here, a healer or a medicine person, who I need to work with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's go and find that person.
Yeah.
Let's go and find that person. So as you move along, move the scene along, let's then go find that person. You will feel, sense the energies. Let me know if you're getting any closer. What can you
I'm back
see?
to the teepee
Mm-hmm.
with the fire inside. And
Oh.
as I look inside, the fire is blue and orange. So it's orange at the bottom and blue on the top.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm feeling like I'm invited to go in to the teepee.
Mm-hmm. If it feels safe for you to do that,
It does.
let's go ahead and do that. Mm-hmm. That feels that's right. You know what happens when you go inside?
As I go inside, I have a female body, a human body, in a buckskin dress
Mm-hmm.
with fringe. It's very heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And I have long black hair.
Mm-hmm. Are you
And I have a
carrying
sense of
anything? Mhm.
what's that?
Are you carrying anything with you? Look at
I
yourself.
have
Mm-hmm.
a peace pipe
Mm-hmm.
in one hand and a quartz crystal wand in the other.
Mm-hmm.
The quartz crystal wand, I lay down on the floor, which is actually the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And the peace pipe I offer to the medicine man who is there. He's like got a chief's headdress on, or a big feather headdress.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm invited to sit
Mm-hmm.
next to him.
Mm-hmm. So do you feel that the TV that you went, the TV that you went in, it was some kind of way of transportation to another place? Is
No,
that
it was actually on the blue, it's on the blue planet.
okay?
I saw it when I was first on the blue planet. When I went back to the blue planet, there it was again, same one, but my own form changed when I went back there and went in there.
And now while you change the shape, do you still feel like you're on the same planet or in a different place?
I feel like I'm in the same blue planet. Yeah.
Just in different part of it. And the man that you see, how does he feels like, his energy? Is that the healer that you've been looking for?
I think so.
Is that the person?
Yes.
And as you
And
say,
the peace pipe that I handed him, it turns out it's actually a flute.
It's a flute.
It's a flute. So he's playing the flute now to set the energy of the space.
Oh, beautiful. It's like setting in intention.
Yeah.
And what happened with, you said you had a crystal, you laid it on the ground.
Yes, it's sitting on the ground between us.
What's the purpose of the crystal, do you know?
Seems to be for grounding.
For grounding.
Yeah, grounding crystal. And it's a grounding and connection to this medicine person.
I see. Okay.
And now I've turned it the other way. So where it was parallel to our bodies, now it's perpendicular to our bodies. So it's connecting us in that way. So the crystal is a way of transferring information and energy between us as he plays the flute.
Beautiful. Do you feel like you can connect to the crystal while this is happening and see what information you can receive from it?
Yes.
So go ahead and connect to that crystal, to the consciousness of the crystal, and see if the crystal has any message for you, anything that you need to know at this time.
So what I'm being called to do is to lay down and put my head next to the crystal's point, the top of my head.
And when you do that, what happens when you do that?
I'm feeling a wave of energy coming into my crown and my third eye.
Is it a way of clearing energy?
Yes. It's very similar to what I was feeling during the meditation part.
Yes, I felt
where I was feeling waves of energy through my body.
Yes.
This one's more focused in my head.
Yes.
Whereas the others went all the way down my body.
So your higher self bring you here for a purpose. Let's see what's happening here. So with the crystal, lay close to your head, allow the frequencies, the healing frequencies to pass through your crown. And as this happens, just let me know if there is anything that is releasing. What can you see? Is there any shapes, frequencies, colors? How is this helping you? And what is the crystal supposed to do or release from your body at this time?
Whatever it's doing now, it's sending it out through the bottom of my feet. And the crystal is hollow. So the energies are moving through it and into me. And then I am hollow as well,
Mm-hmm.
energetically letting these energies move through and out of me.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's how this energy feels like. Does it feel light? Does it feel heavy? How does it feel in your body when it travels through you?
it has a specific wave pattern that's very an even wave that I can feel coming out the bottom of my feet.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of very light orange, very, very light orange.
Beautiful.
And so it's moving through my body in that pattern of wave. There are several of those waves.
Mm-hmm.
They're not all moving in the same exact direction, but they're all the same size of wave.
Mm-hmm.
And it's moving stuff out of my body. I don't know exactly what,
Mm-hmm.
but it feels really good.
Beautiful. Where do you feel it the most in your body? Which part of your body would you say you feel it the most apart from the crown? Is there anywhere
Right
else?
now, in my left side,
Uh-huh.
especially my left leg and foot,
Yes.
it feels warm.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Just allow the healing energy to pass through your body and it feels, if it feels right, if it feels safe to do so.
Yes, it feels great.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. And as this crystal is sending the energy through your body, try to connect to its consciousness and try to ask him questions and see what it is that is healing at this time. You can feel you can communicate with it at all time. Just allow it to speak to you, whatever, if it's in words or frequency or just a feeling. Allow it to tell you what is it healing out of your body. What is it releasing out of your body?
It's working directly on my thyroid
Mm-hmm.
and my throat chakra.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And it's moving out whatever needs to be moved out, and it's doing it through my left side.
Mm-hmm.
Continues to be the light orange waves,
Uh-huh.
and continues to be very powerful, very healing, very safe.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I'm just curious about the left side, about why it's specifically on the left side,
Mm-hmm. Can
that
you
being
ask
the
the
feminine. Yeah.
uh-huh. Can you ask the crystal to tell
Hmm.
you?
I will ask.
Try asking the crystal to tell you what it is that you're healing on the left side of your body, this feminine side. It might be just a one word or feeling, sense of just a knowing.
It's clearing generations, eons of
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
repression of the feminine principle.
Okay. Is it this? Do you think this is directly from your family or generation of women in general?
It's
Or the
collective.
lineage that you are connected to?
Yeah, it's collective.
Collective.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
Beautiful. Uh-huh. And the
That's
crystal.
why there's so much of it.
Oh, beautiful. Keep asking questions of the crystal. So how this is connected
Mhm.
to the feminine energies at this time. What it is that
Yeah,
needs
so
healing?
my
Uh-huh.
thyroid is connected to this collective um, shutting down of the feminine's voice.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's why, and the jaw as
Mm-hmm.
well, it's beyond this lifetime. and it's ready to heal. It's ready to release. It's releasing
Beautiful.
through this allowance, through this,
Beautiful.
this allowance.
Beautiful. Let's just take as much time as you need here just to receive this healing so you can embody in your physical body later. Just allow the energetic body to receive all the healing that needs to be received at this time. And how is your head feeling now? How's the crown chakra?
Feels pretty light and clear.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the waves are mostly continuing to be left leg, left foot. And I'm also feeling like I'm going to need the bathroom soon. So feels like it's starting to lighten up a bit.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And it's leaving me filled with this very, very light orange energy on my left side to continue the process.
Beautiful. Do you think through healing what you are healing now? Can we send this energy as well to the collective of feminine that is ready to receive?
Yes, absolutely.
Beautiful.
So my intention is to send this healing, this feminine, energetic healing connected to the fifth chakra, to the collective, to clear away the decades, eons, centuries of repression of the feminine principle, the feminine voice.
You said fifth chakra?
Fifth chakra.
Fifth chakra?
To help all feminine energy and all women through all of time backwards and forwards to find their voice, to unlock their jaw, to free the expression in a way that is safe for them, so that they can take a stand for their truth, for the greater feminine truth, and the healing of this planet through that truth.
That's so beautiful. How many generations do you think we are healing here?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. And how many,
backwards and forwards.
And how many feminine energies would you say? How many higher selves is receiving the healing, agreeing to receive the healing?
10,000.
10,000. Beautiful.
100,000.
Wow.
It just took a leap.
It's just keep going. Let's be.
Yeah, it's reverberating out, and as it reaches more souls, and there's more agreement, it will continue to reverberate.
Does that energy is able to release any cords and attachments as well throughout the healing? Is that possible?
Yes.
Beautiful, because it feels like there is this ripple effect of generations, and then mothers to their daughters, and their daughters to another generation. Feels like a wave of energy.
Yes, that's what I feel too.
Beautiful. Would you say the healing is received only on Earth, or you also healing different planets? And
I
is this
want to intend it to go out
uh,
all throughout the known and
universe?
unknown universes,
Mm-hmm.
the multiverses, the
Mm-hmm.
dimensions, wherever it needs to go. This energy, this healing is so, so needed, so important. So my intention is that it goes everywhere it needs to go and
Mm-hmm.
continues to flow throughout all of time space
Mm-hmm. Do you,
indefinitely.
yeah. Do you feel like for any reason the blue planet is that the reason for you to that your higher self bring you? It feels like it's only here in that place, in that blue planet, that you are able to send this wave of energy and send this healing to the collective because it's so protected. Ask the crystal if that will help perhaps with your condition, with your thyroid. Is this is possible for you in this time and space to completely clear and receive the healing for the thyroid?
Yes, and what's created that possibility is my willingness to finally take responsibility.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's, mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is there anything in this process of healing that you wasn't aware of that you can receive now?
The energy, the healing energy that I bring to my thyroid is just as important as the dietary changes and the physical healing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
awareness, healing energy, bringing presence and focus to my thyroid gland as
Mm-hmm.
part of the healing process is going to be just as important.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, itself, do you feel like there was some sort of contract or agreement with maybe the collective of the feminine collective? So she can come to this space now and heal and help, and is maybe that's the reason why her throat was blocked? Is that something that she meant to do?
Yes, this being has
Mm-hmm.
a huge commitment
Mm-hmm.
to the feminine and to healing the feminine energies on this planet and beyond,
Mm. Yes,
and
it feels
to
this way.
bring this awareness to this important chakra,
Mm-hmm.
be able to speak out is a critical part of her process.
Beautiful. Would that help the collective of feminine energy to finally step into their power, into their voice? As
Absolutely.
Mhm.
As every individual who chooses to heal themselves impacts the collective healing.
Beautiful. Mhm. And will that help? Would that help her to reduce or eliminate the thyroid condition that she has already?
Yes.
This beautiful healing? Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
It's like an adventure she's taking because it's a challenge,
Mm-hmm.
and it's something that she's taking responsibility for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be an interesting test since she's never had any symptoms
Mm-hmm.
to see how far she can get with it, maybe even all the way without having any symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
She sees it as an adventure.
Mm-hmm. Because then as you say, the healing, the crystal, it's sending frequency to the fifth chakra, would that maybe help her with unlocking the creativity, the self-expression for her work as well? Would that help?
It remains to be seen. It may.
Mm-hmm.
If she has a new direction that she needs to go in, it's not clear yet. If so, if she has a new direction that she needs to go in, then she must complete with her current direction. Not clear how that's going to play out.
So let's just allow her to receive all the energy that she needs to receive. Let me know when this is completed. And we're just witnessing all the vibration going through the feminine, through the generations, through the planet.
This healing, this orange energy waves that she's receiving is going to be continuing for quite some time. So it's fine to proceed with whatever is next as this continues, as it will be continuing and ongoing for her.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's move along. And while she will be receiving, and the collective will be receiving the healings, let's move on now in time. Let's complete the healing now here at this time. Let's see what happens next. You are back now to where you started the healing with the healer. See if he's still there with you. What does he do? You're back with him consciously now. What happened next in this place?
So my time on this place is complete. And this blue planet, I'm already leaving it. It's already getting smaller and smaller.
Okay. So let's go ahead and leave and see if there is another place that you need to go. Are you being taken again through the stars and the galaxies, or where do you go next?
Towards the sun.
Towards the sun. Why do you think you go towards the sun?
It's more of that orange energy and the brightness and intensity of the light and the heat.
How does it feel, that energy for you?
Those strands of orange and white light are wrapping around me in a cocoon.
Oh, beautiful. What do they do? Do they recharge you? Do they recharge your energy?
They keep me safe while I rest, while I transform into whatever's next. Beautiful. Much like a caterpillar to a butterfly.
Beautiful.
So it's that time of dissolving, of not knowing, of reforming the cells. So it's a resting place. It's made from this charged up solar energy.
Will the collective will be receiving this energy as well? Is that how it works?
It's just for me.
Okay. So just soak all this energy that you need from the sun. Allow it to recharge your energy. Allow it to bring all the beautiful frequencies, as you will feel this with every cell, every part, every atom of your body. And as this is happening by yourself, do you feel like there is somewhere else that she needs to go, or should we move on to the body scan?
Let's move on to the body scan. She's going to need to stay in this cocoon for a while.
Beautiful.
She can stay in it and take that time that she needs to take to reform and it's fine to move on to the body scan.
Beautiful. Mhm. And so highest self, would you like help from archangels to go towards the body scan, or you are able to do it on your own?
I welcome any assistance that is available and willing.
Mm-hmm. What do you think we should call first then?
Michael.
Michael. Mm-hmm. Well, let's call upon Michael myself. I invite you to connect to the energy, to this electric blue energy of Archangel Michael. As he comes through, allow this energy to come through you and allow Archangel Michael to speak through your voice. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Am I speaking to Archangel Michael?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you, brother. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping us. Please, could you start scanning her body from the top of the head to the bottom of the feet and tell me what can we find? And let's start scanning the entire body.
Something in the heart.
Mm-hmm. What's in the heart?
It feels like a knotted piece of rope. A knot rope.
Does it have a color to it?
It's brown.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like it has consciousness? Does it have a consciousness?
It doesn't seem to have a consciousness.
Uh-huh.
It's something that's gotten knotted up in her heart that's ready to be removed.
Mm-hmm. Archangel Michael, can you scan her heart now for us and give us a little bit more information? Where did the knot came from? How it was created in her heart space? What was the cause of that? And how we will be able to release this?
The cause of this was her inability to trust her caregivers and her inability to be loved because of it.
Oh, I see.
So just bunch things up a bit, and it's all ready to be released now.
Beautiful. Is that because she couldn't express herself as a child? Is that she was just holding on to all
That's
the
a big part of it.
emotions? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big part of it. It wasn't safe. She couldn't speak out, and she was afraid to.
Mm-hmm.
So that blocked the flow of giving and receiving love for her.
I see. Okay. So how can we heal that for her today? You say it's not a consciousness.
It doesn't seem to have a consciousness.
Okay.
So that can actually be pulled out. I can pull that out.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm.
Make sure that you don't leave any pieces of it in.
Sure. Is there any? Can you check for any cords? Are there any cords attached to this knot?
Right. It's got a cord attached to it.
Where? Can you follow the cord and tell us where it's going? Who is it attached to? Or where is it attached to?
It goes back to her abuser.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Archangel Michael, could we release this cord now? Could we cut the cord?
Yes, absolutely. So what I want to do is actually untie the knot.
Beautiful. Let's do that. If you could assist us with untying the knot and then releasing the cord.
Yes. So the cord has been sent back to him, and Amrita's energies are sent back to her.
Beautiful. Is there any soul fragments that needs to be returned to her as well?
Yes.
Beautiful. Would you be able to help us with that as well?
Absolutely.
Beautiful, thank you. So let's cleanse and clear all the fragments of the soul pieces, the heart pieces. Cleanse and return to Amrita. And then anything that doesn't belong to hers, cleanse and send back to where it belongs.
And that's done.
Beautiful. Thank you. How does she feel in her heart space now?
Expanded.
Beautiful. Can we ask Archangel Raphael to fill the heart space with love and light now? So she can emanate more love and she feel the support of healing?
Yes.
Beautiful. So as we do that, as we send the angelic, send the healing, love light, let's move on through the body scan. Tell me what else you see, feel. What else can be healed today?
There's a little bit of gray energy in her left ovary.
What is that energy? Is it the entity? Is it does it have a consciousness? Is it an energy?
Anger. Yeah, it's something that's angry. So it's a consciousness of anger.
Let's bring that consciousness up.
Okay.
Let's allow the consciousness to come up, 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 up to the surface. Hello?
Yeah, it's out. It's actually out.
Are we able to speak with the consciousness, or is it out completely?
No, we can speak with it.
Okay.
It's not her body, but we can speak with it.
Beautiful. So can I speak to the entity now, to the consciousness? Hello?
Yes.
Hello, we honor you, love you, respect you. Can we ask you questions, please?
Yes.
Beautiful, thank you. Can we ask you, when did you came into Amrita's body?
In her early 20s.
And how did you manage to attach yourself to her energy, to her body? What allows you to come in?
She was grieving the loss of a baby, an ectopic pregnancy, and she was very, very, very sad, very depressed. And that's when I came in. What was underneath all that was her anger, but she couldn't express that. So I just took up residence.
I see. Okay. Well, we are here today to allow her to release, and also to help you to release yourself from Amrita's body, so you no longer have to be stuck in her body and have your own experience and keep your memories and go wherever you need to go. Would you like us to help you to do that today?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So I would ask you to look within you and find the light within you. As we are all made of light, find the spark of light within you. And as you find the spark within you, expand it through the whole of you. Can you see the light?
Yes.
Beautiful. I want you to expand this light so all of you, become light. And at the same time, I want you to take every part, every aspect of you out from Amrita's body. Don't leave anything behind. Take the whole of you out from her body, from her ovary. And let me know when you are all out and all light.
Okay.
Are you all light now?
Yes.
Beautiful. And before we send you to your to your destination. Do you have any message for Amrita now at this time? Would you like her to, is there anything that she needs to know that you want to communicate with her?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is one piece of the distant past that you can now fully let go of, even though you thought you'd done that a long time ago. I was still stuck in there. So I'm saying goodbye and you get to let me go.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's just ask, I will ask Archangel Azrael now to take you wherever you need to go. So just allow the archangels to help you to go to your destination.
Gladly.
Beautiful. And as you go to your destination, where it is that you're going, can we follow you? Where do you go?
I'm just going to wander for a while. I don't have a particular destination. I just want to be somewhere where I can explore and not be trapped anymore.
Okay. As you do that, we just ask Archangel Azrael to allow you to do that in a safe manner. And when you are ready, you Archangel Azrael will take you to your final destination.
Thank you. It's good to be free.
And thank you so much for helping us today and allowing Amrita to understand as well why you were here. Thank you. Love you, respect you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I slowly speak to Archangel Michael now? Back to Archangel Michael and higher self.
Yes.
Thank you. How is this left ovary feels like now?
Feels whole and complete.
Beautiful. What does it mean that for her, the release of this consciousness here?
It was an unknown aspect that was being held. And so it lightens everything up and allows that energy to flow in this area that has not flown for a long time.
So was that connected to the miscarriage, you say?
It was an ectopic pregnancy.
Ectopic.
Yes, it was. It was an emotion that could not be expressed at the time and lodged itself.
Does that have any connection to what happened to her as a child with the abuse? Is there any connection to that?
Yes. Yes.
So by releasing this energy, we will help her in healing a little bit of that aspect of the abuse. Would that help her to process this?
Yes, absolutely. And it assists her in just letting go of one more piece of the past or many more pieces of the past that she doesn't need to hang on to anymore.
Beautiful. Amazing. So let's just continue scanning her body. And as we do that, I'll ask Archangel Raphael, please, if you could just fill this space with love and light. Send healing to the left ovary now, as we just carry on and keep scanning the body. Scanning once again the whole body, seeing if there is anything else that we can heal today, anywhere else that you can assist today. Any other blockages, energies, entities, technology, any implants, anything at all.
I'm not seeing anything else.
Not anything else at this time. Nothing
else at this time.
I will ask you as well just to scan her head, her crown chakra. She was receiving a lot of healing there as well, doing the experience where she traveled to the blue planet. Can we just And just scan that area, see that everything is clear.
Yeah, her crown is good. Her crown is very open.
Beautiful. And the heart?
Same. Heart is open.
Beautiful. How about her womb? How is the womb looking?
Her womb is content and calm.
Would you say, I feel like she received lots of healing on Venus. I feel like before even we get to the body scan, she received a lot of healing there. Is that why she feels so clear now?
Yes.
Okay.
So much cleared out through that healing and continues to.
Beautiful. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Can we also scan her energy around her aura? Can you check if there is any tears, any rips, anything at all, or anything that is hanging around her aura? And as well as there any portals, any hooks, anything else that needs clearing, healing?
There's something in the back of her head at the junction of her neck.
Right. What's at the back of the head?
I believe it's a portal.
Portal. Okay. Can we ask Archangel Michael to use the appropriate symbol to close the portal?
Yes.
Beautiful. Can we do that now? Archangel
Yes.
Michael, please.
That is done.
Beautiful. Is there any cords or hooks around the portal, as we don't want this portal to open and reattach to her? Can you see if there is any hooks?
Yes. Yes, I'm taking care of that now.
Beautiful. Let's release any hooks, any cords that are connected to this portal. And can you tell us why this portal was open, or how did it happen to open, and where did it open to?
So this is the back of her throat chakra.
Oh, I see.
So there's a connection here to that throat chakra. And it's not clear what the portal was leading to, but it was creating blockage.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So it was almost like a negative portal.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was an opening, but it wouldn't allow anything in that should be coming in.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And is it all clear now? Is it all closed and all the hooks released? And
I need a little help on this one.
okay. Who should we call someone upon?
Yes.
Who should we call? Should we call Archangel Metron, maybe?
Yes. Perfect.
Really good with that. Okay. Well, hi, Self. I want you to.
Additional symbols are needed.
Beautiful. Let's do that. Let's call upon Archangel Metron. Archangel Metron, let's allow him to come in and speak. Hello?
Yes.
It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for being here, brother. We love you, respect you. Thank you. We need additional help with Amrita's healing. There is a portal at the back of her head, the neck, and we need additional help here, additional symbols. Would you please place additional symbol, appropriate symbol in that place, please, in order to close it and release it entirely. Do we also need a phoenix fire? Do we need to?
Yes.
We have sounding phoenix fire now. And as we do that, just let me know your higher self. How does it feel?
That's helping a lot.
Beautiful.
That's healing. That was a really stubborn one.
Beautiful. I will be
Okay, I think that's clear now.
beautiful. So the additional symbol and the phoenix fire helped with releasing that.
Yes, very much so.
What kind of portal was that? What can you tell us about that, Archangel Metron? Was there consciousness to it? What kind of portal was it?
It was something that opened and closed like a clam.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
So it's like it further shut things down for her in her throat area.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I'm not sure where it came from, and it does not seem to have a consciousness.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. But would that help her with the thyroid and with her expression as well? Would that
Yes, it
clear
does.
further? Uh-huh.
Yes, very much so.
Beautiful, beautiful. So the throat was really blocked from both sides. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, yes, okay. Mm-hmm. And can we also ask Archangel Metron, maybe you can help us with that. She had Epstein-Barr virus. Is that connected in any way to the throat? What can you tell us about that?
The Epstein-Barr virus came into her through the stress of her childhood. And so it's just been basically sitting in her body since she was a kid.
Uh-huh.
And it's found various ways to manifest. First is the mononucleosis in her teens, and then later as the thyroid gland started to enlarge slightly, so that a doctor that saw her in her late 20s found it, even though she didn't have any symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
So that Epstein-Barr virus, it can be healed, and she's on track to heal that now.
Beautiful. Can you tell us or show her? Can you show Amrita where particularly, is there any particular part in the body where this energy is stored? Can you show her?
The base of the spine.
Base of the spine. Okay. Mm-hmm. Can we look at the spine a little bit closer, base of the spine, and see how the energy looks there?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Let's do that now. Let's have a look. What can you tell us? What do you see there?
So what I see is a little tiny hole
Uh-huh.
base of the spine where this virus entered in.
Mm-hmm. How does it look like? I mean, see, there's a hole. Is there anything else to it? Is there anything coming through the hole?
It's an opening that things can move through, and that's how the virus entered her. It's a very teeny tiny hole. So it's not like it's there's a lot going on there with things coming and going.
Right.
But there certainly is that potential. So that definitely would need to be sealed.
Right. Okay. Could we put appropriate symbol in there?
Yes.
And as well, can we help with Phoenix Fire as well?
Yes, please.
Beautiful. I'm sending Phoenix Fire now.
Beautiful. That's helped the bone grow back over that hole and seal it.
Beautiful. And what color is the bone?
It's kind of beige,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of a yellow orange tint to it.
Mm-hmm. Does it need any additional healing?
No, it's solid.
Okay. And how's the rest of the spine? Can you scan the rest of the spine and see how it looks like and the bone structure?
Everything looks good in the spine.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's just allow Archangel Raphael to send additional love light into this space where we close at the bottom of the spine. And overall, how does she feel? How does she feel with the healing now? How her body feels like?
She feels good. She feels complete. She feels calm, grounded,
Beautiful.
whole.
Mhm. Beautiful. So let's just do one final scan of the body to make sure that we don't leave anything else today that we supposed to hear or can hear at this time. Just making sure that we don't leave anything behind, so she can be the clearest in the clearest way possible today. So just one more final scan.
Everything looks good.
Beautiful. Beautiful. She feels very, very clear. Very nice.